Our immigration and regulatory compliance encompasses supporting clients navigate these complex immigration processes and just ensure that the immigration practices are aligned with current laws and best practice. I will first of all help you decide which is the best permit to opt for. There are various classes of permits in this country which foreign nationals can opt to apply for. So we'll take you through each and every one of them and then just help you decide which one is best for you based on your unique needs and circumstances. Of course, the most obvious permits that foreign nationals opt for, or the most permits that we typically apply for foreign nationals, include the Class D. Class D is essentially the employment work permit. You cannot engage or employ a foreign national to work within the country if they don't have a Class D permit, which is an employment permit. You have to lodge this with immigration. They have to scrutinize the application documents and then decide whether to approve the permit or reject it. Rationale for, first of all, lodging and applying for these Class D permits is the government way of trying to protect employment opportunities for locals. Priority, of course, is given to local talent and local skills before a local organization can opt for foreign nationals to work for them. Otherwise, if this space was unregulated, you'd find that there would be a lot of foreign nationals just walking in and taking up employment opportunities which can be done by Kenyans. So first of all, before lodging a Class D work permit, you must satisfy the immigration that skills being sought for from this foreign national cannot be obtained locally, which can be quite a daunting test, or it can be quite a big test you to assess for this amount. So if you don't have proper legal guidance on this process, it's very easy for you to get your Class D work permit application being rejected. So we understand these processes very well and very intricately. So I'll take you through the ins and outs of obtaining a Class D work permit and just ensuring that same is lodged successfully and we get positive results from immigration. In my entire legal practice, I've never had any Class D work permit being rejected. And even now at the firm, we've never had any Class D work permit rejections. All our Class D work permits have been approved. We are well informed about requirements and processes or application documents that need to be submitted just to ensure that the process can withstand the scrutiny that comes with the Immigration Permits Committee. Other than that, if you work with another entity to help you procure the Class D work permit and the same was rejected, fret not, you can still come to us and we can help you reverse that Class D work permit rejection. So that is also another area to work on, and met so many clients who've been frustrated and really disappointed because they tried to apply for a Class D work permit, it ended up being rejected, and now they have this stain on the immigration record. And that's another thing. If you receive any permit rejection on your record, then it goes under your file. Immigration will know that you had applied for this permit before and it was rejected. So as it stands now, another permit cannot be approved without that stain, quote unquote, on your record. So it's very important that you just try and have that work permit rejection reversed. If you come back to the country a year from now, that work permit rejection that is on your record is still going to haunt you. So we can help you work out the modalities of lodging a permit rejection appeal. These can also assist with Class G permit applications. And to invest in the country, you want to set up this new entity that's going to be of benefit to Kenyans. And you're a foreign national, you're unsure how to go about it. Most likely, you need a Class G investor permit. A Class G investor permit will allow you entry into the country and allow you to operate within the country. Stark obvious difference between Class D and Class G is that Class D is employment, Class G is investor permit. The most key requirement for an investor permit is that the capital injection, a minimum of 100,000 USD. For you, with you the complete checklist, take you through what is required, how to obtain application documents, and just help you lodge it and see it to its conclusion, and just ensure that you get the requisite approval from the immigration department. So immigration processes can be quite daunting for companies. It's an area that we've grown so much in terms of experience and expertise. So if you're grappling with any issues on matters immigration, please, by all means, feel free to reach out. There are things like special passes, which I've not mentioned, which we also handle. Things to do with dependent passes. Dependent for a national employee has dependents in their country of origin, and they want those dependents to come into the country, be with them in the country for moral support and whatnot. We can help them obtain dependent passes. So the immigration landscape is quite wide and expansive, and we know the ins and outs of all these areas. So if you're grappling with an immigration and regulatory compliance issue, by all means, feel free to reach out to us, hear you out, hear your pain points, and then just work out a way to assist you navigate this immigration issue that you're dealing with.